I want to take y'all back. Back to a Pacific era. An era where kids
Where my dogs at? Dog with me now.
made music for kids.
They don't understand. That you'll never know. But I don't need a girlfriend.
What happened to young people's music, man? I remember growing up on people like Bow Wow, Minus Behavior, Diggy Simmons, 3LW, OMG Girls, Tiffany Evans. That the boys outside singing to their crushes and the girls practicing the dance moves they just seen off them new music videos, man. And it's the same type of fun and childlike innocence that I see missing from the new artists nowadays, man. It's like the young artists nowadays just get on the mic and talk a bunch of reckless nonsense, man. And it seems like they get younger every time, because this little dude right here is 12 years old. And he talking like this. This is crazy. And just looking at the drastic difference between these two eras, it just raises the question even more of just what happened. And that's what I'm gonna be talking about in this video, man. Reasons of why I think tween music disappeared. Let's get into this, man. So I'm gonna start with the obvious one. You know what I'm saying? We already know these labels, higher ups, be doing these younger people dirty. You know what I'm saying? They're young, they're naive, they don't know much about the business, so they are very, very easy to manipulate. And not only manipulate, but take advantage of them and mistreat them. A good example of this is Mimdless Behaivor. If you wanna go see their story broke down, go check out Black Feminity's video on it. I feel like she broke it down in a good, orderly fashion, you know what I'm saying? So, but just to summarize a few things, they was took away from their parents, overworked, getting talked to crazy. And there was a couple more things, of course, but just those few will make any kid, let alone a parent, be very hesitant to put their child on the limelight like that, knowing what could happen. But just as we have stories like this, we also got stories like Latimore, where he just left his label on creative differences. There was nothing crazy going on. There was no darkness behind the scenes. He just dipped. In a way, it's got stories like Bow Wow, where he kind of shot himself in the foot, low key. It just shows, man, this music industry is a mixed bag, but it's especially a completely different landscape nowadays, man. Like, you don't even gotta sign to any type of label to get publicity nowadays. So with that, I'm gonna just move on to the next one because I ain't got nothing else, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. We need artist development back. Like, a lot of the stuff that we love about our favorite artists from back in the day are products of artist development. From the names to the fits to the dance moves, and especially the image. A lot of our favorite artists did the music that they did, had the image that they had, because they had people behind them knowing what audience they were going to cater to. The audience being the people in their age group. I mean, obviously, who's going to relate to a 12-year-old more than a 12-year-old? And to keep it 100, the reason we had so many young artists back in the day was because of artist development. They was scouting out talent back in the day. They was seeing the success of a Bow Wow, Lil Romeo, JoJo, and they actively looked for that because it was a profitable business back then. It's really not nowadays, you know what I'm saying? As to why it's not a profitable business, of course, the obvious answer, the internet. Why go through all that work, build an image and all that when you could just blow up off YouTube or TikTok, of all things? The scouting for talent era is dead. The building of a respectable and clean image is dead. But of course, there's a reason why it's dead. And this reason is one of the core reasons of why I think the child singer thing is a dead genre overall. The main reason why I think tween music died, because it's kind of corny, let's be real. It's seen as corny. Most of these little kids' favorite artists is like Lil Durk, Lil Baby, or them. You show one of these little cats, Jacob Latimore, Cody Simpson, they're gonna look at you crazy, man. But the thing is, they kids. They supposed to be corny. They're supposed to be hitting up their little crushes on the phone. They're supposed to be singing about how their parents don't understand. They're supposed to be singing about basketball as their favorite sport and they love to dribble up and down the court. They're supposed to, but if they don't see this image as an option, how is anybody gonna do this? It's kind of crazy how that works. The more you see something, the more of it will be. The less you see something, the less of it will be. We only had so many tween artists back in the day because there was already so many in the limelight. So of course there's gonna be plenty to follow in their footsteps. But nowadays they don't have that type of image, so there's nobody to fill that role. And it's sad because it's now more than ever that these kids need that type of role model, man. Cause I ain't trying to be scrolling to see yet another kid talking reckless on the internet, man. Following after their favorite artists and all that. I don't know if tween music will ever come back, but somebody gotta make it happen. Or we gotta make it happen. Either way.